Today is my last full day at my aunt's beautiful house on the beach in Liberia. And so I wanted to shoot a video that truly discusses how I feel when I'm at her house. I mean, I feel like a goddess. I feel like a princess, right? Thank you, Uncle, for allowing me to always come and stay here and play like I'm on vacation when I come home. But I want to talk about 4 ways that you can live with the confidence of an African woman. Because baby, it's a mindset and you've got it in you. You just got to bring it out. The first step I'll say is build a life that supports you. For me, that involved when I was living here, I had a housekeeper coming every other day. I think that in America, we glorify the struggle. Put a pin in that because that's another one we're going to get to. But I think often we don't like to ask for help. I'm asking for help from my family. They allow me to stay with them because that's very community-led and driven. I am hiring help to take things off my plate that will allow me to confidently move in my zone of genius when I need to. Let's think about it. When your home is a mess and you still have a really long to-do list of things to do, your home being a mess is still something that comes up in your mind, right? It takes away from your ability to perform. I know for me, I'm like, oh my God, I have to clean the house, but I also have to do this work meeting. I have to do this YouTube video. I have to do this, do that, do that. By hiring support to maybe clean the house for me, it's something that can be taken off of my mind, and then I can focus on the things that I do well, right? So build a life that supports you. If you've got kids, Emma Greed was talking about it. She said she's a 3-hour-a-day mom. There's no shame in that. And I think African women are so used to that. I got a cousin in Nigeria. She has a nanny for each of the kids, not because they don't spend time together. She definitely spends time with her kids. But also being a mom is not the only thing that she does. While I can't speak to being a mom, I can speak to being an independent single woman who just wants to live a good life. And so for me, that means I'm hiring people to help me pack orders if things get too overwhelming, hiring people for sure to clean my home. But also when I was in Liberia, I loved hiring somebody to go grocery shopping for fresh fruit for me, cut it up so that I had fresh pineapple whenever I opened my fridge. Maybe for you, that means you spend a little bit more money on pre-cut fruit. Whatever that looks like for you, build a life that supports you, engage your community, and sometimes your community is hired. Number 2, look good in your chill clothes, right? Look good in your space. I've never seen an African woman on the continent in sweats. And granted, climate-wise, it wouldn't make sense, but you can wear a kaftan in your home. You can have beautiful ropes in your home. I love wearing my robe with the feather sleeves. I glide around the house when I'm doing things at home. When I'm making a glass of water and I have a feather on my sleeve, I feel a little bit more up-leveled. I feel that level of confidence that African women have and exude. Sweats are great for working out. And when you are in sweat, and I'm a girl who loves sweats, right? I love to run errands in sweats, but this year I'm intentionally stepping into more kaftans because I'm an African woman and I feel like I've kind of let my image slide back a bit because sweats are the thing. The femininity that comes with putting on a house gown, it's unmatched. I love that feeling of gliding around a home in a kaftan. And look, let me tell y'all this. Your grandmama was getting her bills paid when she was in them kaftans, okay? So let's think about that as well. No, but sincerely, I've been seeing a lot of beautiful batik silks and chiffons come out of the continent. And so now I'm just gonna be making those things. But even, is there a rayon gown? I know I've tie-dyed maybe 2 or 3 different rayon gowns and I just rotate them in and out. I love them. I pack them for every occasion. So I'm even in hotel rooms. If I don't want to be in a heavy robe, I'm in a kaftan, feeling like I deserve to be here. This space is for me. It's comfortable for me. I'm always comfortable, but I'm also glamorous. And I think that's something that we can bring to our lifestyles in the States. We can be comfortable and also glamorous. And it doesn't mean that it requires a lot of effort. Running it back to point number 1, with point number 3, I just wanted this to have its own bullet point. Stop overvaluing the struggle. We talk about the struggle in dating. We talk about how there's not a lot of men, and maybe the American system has incarcerated a lot of Black men, or the way that they've put men in poverty, honestly. Maybe I'm getting too political for some of you guys, but I think that America has created a scarcity around the men, and as a result, we are okay being a down-ass bitch for a lot of these guys, and we actually should not be. I think about it when I come to Africa, the men are plentiful. If I go out and I don't get 3 connections, not just numbers, 3 connections with single eligible men, then it must have been an off night. It must have been a Tuesday night. I think about how much women are willing to sacrifice to show that they can be the backbone of this family. And I see African women working hard. Yes, of course. There are lots of African women who are walking far for water and doing a lot of difficult things and living very difficult lives that test them or that build them. The grit builds them. But I also think that when it comes to relationships, we have learned in Africa that we can be chosen. And when we're not trying to be chosen by this one, there's another one. We're not glamorizing the struggle. The struggle is what it is. It exists. But I'm not out here, my worth is not determined by how much of it I can take, how much I can bear on my back or my shoulders. Again, I'm hiring help to support my needs. I'm digging into community to support my life. And I'm being a villager for my village as well. But also, I'm not glamorizing, oh, I did all this and this, and my worth is tied to how much I was able to withstand. That's not something that we're doing on the continent, and therefore that's not something I'm willing to take with me back to the States. I love coming home because it gives me these reminders of I don't have to show a man or prove to a man or prove to society or prove to my friend group how much I can bear to prove my worthiness. I can exist, and I can lean further into the things that make me happy. And that is how I am the most confident woman to anybody around me. The last point is, and I've said this in other videos for other reasons, but you've got to give less of a fuck. I think that American society, as a girl who went to school in America, a black girl who went to school in America, but now am consistently reconnecting with my African roots by having moved here for a decade, by continually coming back, I'm realizing that there's something in American society that wants to humble black girls. That I feel like is a fact. We are supposed to feel less than, less worthy in so many ways, less smart, like we're less beautiful, like we have fewer friends. These are things that by and large, and there are no absolutes in anything, but even you go to the best schools as a black girl, then you're the less attractive because you're not one of the white girls. I think that American society has put these doubts in our head that truly don't need to exist. And so I want for us to give less of a fuck about what people around us think, because when we walk in our excellence, that glow is going to come through from within. That ancestral glow, right? The one that came from these shores, it's going to pull through for us. And I'm not talking about being arrogant. I think oftentimes African women are seen as being mean or not friendly enough and all those things. And I think that there's a conversation to be had there as well. But I also think that in America, we are not used to seeing fully confident black women. And I don't think it's anybody's fault. I think it's society's fault by and large. And what I want to challenge my American girlfriends, you guys, to do is really lean into that full self-confidence. You can be fully self-confident without being mean, and you deserve to fully believe in yourself. Don't shrink to make people feel comfortable, because that is what society wants you to do. And truly, you can't care about what people think who were not born with you and who ain't gonna die with you. You know what I mean? It becomes effortless when you truly embody that feeling. So, really quick video today. I didn't want to go on for too long, but hello, look at the backdrop. I couldn't leave without shooting something here. I'm so gonna miss being here. I'm gonna return to my mom's home, which I think is beautiful, and I see the ties and the connections in my mom's space that she's built in Atlanta and this space here. And I'm gonna love that. But I mean, baby, the skin is skinning out here, okay? Just from water and coconut water and cocoa butter. We're gonna have a whole conversation in the future about the African beauty secrets, but the skin is skinning. Life is good, life looks good, and I can't wait to come back. And hopefully some of you will join me. So we still have the giveaway going for the Pilates socks. I'm 20 subscribers. I am 20 subscribers away from doing this drawing, and I have so many more videos that I need to film and edit, but I'm just enjoying being out here, and everything can't be for content. Some things have to be for your mind and clarity. So subscribe if you have not. Share this with some friends if it resonates with you, and leave me comments below because I want to know what you think about my tips. And I'll see you on the next video. And if nobody's told you, I love you. And I can't wait to see you truly rise into being that boss lady that I know you can be. I know she's within you. And I'm here to cheer you on. Okay, bye.